But now, Josh, you were the boy. So I went to drama school, and when you go to drama school, you get this list of things you need, equipment you need, and nobody got it. He got it all. You got all the dance. You got all the dance stuff, didn't you?
I did, Graham. So yeah, you get a list at drama school, and yeah, I mean it's things like a man thong. Which you do need for dancing.
It was called a dance belt in my day.
Yeah, a dance belt. I think it was in my day. So a dance belt, man thong, and tights and little jazz shoes. Yeah, or whatever size you take. And on the first day, the trouble was that I'd never done any dancing, and quite a few of the boys. There was only, I think, 7 of us in our year. And the 6 of the others had done quite a bit of dancing. And so we were in the changing rooms, and I can't remember who, and I'm not going to name them on Graham Norton show, but one of them said, well, Josh, you know that when you put on tights, you shave your legs before. That's obvious. And I was like, oh, right, yeah, no, obviously, yeah. But I don't have a shaver, and so they said, well, don't worry about that. We've got this cream which burnt off the hairs. Hair removal cream. Yeah. So I just started whacking on. yeah, gone. And, and so I started whacking on and noticed that a few people are laughing, and I'm sort of catching them laugh, and then realise everyone else's legs were hairy. So for the first term at drama school, I had one hairy leg and one...
Now, this is unusual, ladies and gentlemen. We don't often have this. On the couch tonight, a celebrity couple. Yes.
Who is it?
We wanted to make it
It Sparks flew backstage. It's incredible. And it was John and Emily. Not just a couple, I'm married. And now, are you like Brangelina or, Benifer or Jedward?
No, our name is Crunt, we've decided.
I see how you got there. I'm not sure why.
It was Bluntinsky.
Yeah.
It just seemed long and long-winded, so Crunt felt efficient and sort of...
Do you use Crunt a lot?
Every restaurant.
Is that your
table on the back available for Crunt? Yeah.
We sometimes send out Christmas cards like, Christmas with the Crunts, come and have a drink.
That's going to go wrong, really.
That's why I like it, just living on the edge.
Now, back to romance, because I love this story. I want to get this story in, because, those misconnection columns in the thing, and we all love reading them, but you assume nothing ever comes of those misconnection columns. Coleman Domingo.
Until you're me. And you're in Berkeley, California in 2005, and you're minding your business going into a Walgreens, which is like a Boots here. So I'm going in there because it's a Sunday night. I live in New York. I'm just going there in Berkeley to get a mask for the night, facial mask. So I'm walking in and I see someone walking out, has beautiful hair down to here, lip piercing, beautiful, beautiful. I see this guy and we look at each other. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm on the phone and I come outside and we look at each other and he's talking to this young woman and she seems to be angry about something. So it's a lot of like, and he keeps looking at me and she's all, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? And so I'm like, oh, let me get off the phone. I'm going to get off the phone. I get off the phone. They walk off down the street, but he keeps looking back. And I wave, but he just keeps going. And then I'm just dumbfounded, and I end up in a Blockbuster, across the street, and I don't even know what I'm doing, but I decided to look at my watch, and it was 8:03. And I came back outside, and I thought, is he here? And I thought, well, maybe I'll come back next Sunday, and he'll be here. I'm that kind of hopeless romantic. So anyway, cut to 3 days later, I'm trying to buy a used computer, and I was just scanning Craigslist. They have Craigslist over here, right?
Yeah.
I was scanning Craigslist, right? So I thought, maybe I'll place one of those misconnections ads. I wonder if they work. Because I would read them on the subway. I go to page 2 of them as I'm reading, and I see, saw you outside of Walgreens, Berkeley. He placed an ad for me 2 hours before.
Come on, bro.
I jumped up. I was like, are you kidding me? That's me. He described me with my faux hawk. It was 2005. And I was like, get out of here. So we met up 3 days later. We had our first date. I was trying to be a good boy and go home. He said, can you stay over? I said, sure, but let's just cuddle. We cuddled. I thought he was asleep, 4 o'clock in the morning, I couldn't sleep, and I said, I think I love you and you're about to change my life. And we've been together for almost 19 years now.
No! Almost 19 years!
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know, right?
What is that?
Oh, my
I know.
You are like the most magical creature on the planet.
Oh.
Yeah. That is, it is amazing, and it really happened. How amazing.
It really
Yeah,
happened.
It really
but also,
happened.
I mean, I think I'm somebody who just believes that magic happens.
Yeah.
I really do believe that. And so I feel like, oh, if I want this thing, it'll happen.
Emily, I know there are occasions when you aren't recognised.
No, I mean, I think people sometimes think they went to school with me or that, you know, something like that. But I also, I don't know, I feel like some people know you straight away, and then other people say, oh, that's the girl from so-and-so. And then I had this kid come up to me and say, she was really cute, she was about 6, and she went, are you the girl from the Gilmore Girls? And I said, no, I'm not. And she went, Are you the girl from The Bridge to Terabithia? And I said, no, I'm not. And she went, oh. And then she just walked away, and I heard myself scream at her, but I was in The Devil Wears Prada! And she turned, and I think her father looked a bit shocked that I just shouted at his child. And she looked at me and she went, I haven't seen that movie. I was like, how embarrassing. Yeah. It's so stupid.
Have they done something to your ears in that? No, they look more Charlesy.
Graham, these are my real ears. In fact, there's a great...
No, because then they just say, I thought they were your real ears.
Yes.
Then when you're sat here, they don't look quite as
No, they're
pronounced
not.
as that.
I think it's because of what they do with my hair.
Is your hair shorter in
It pronounces yes.
Yeah.
Oh, like... Well, I was going to say like trimming pubes, but that's...
Yeah. I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah.
Something similar, yeah. Yeah, it's exactly like that. Yeah.
Exactly like that.
That was
Yeah. So accurate.
Your ears look so big. One of the producers, Barack Obama, there we go.
Oh, yeah?
He spoke to you about Rustin.
Yeah, when we were in D.C. and we were introducing the film to HBCUs, historically black colleges, these 19 and 20-year-olds, he said to me backstage, he says, you know what, there would be... I like to do his voice. He said, you know, Coleman, there would be no Barack Obama if there wasn't a Abide Rustin, because he really looked at him as being one of the greatest organizers this country has ever had. Yeah. And he said he really influenced him in many ways. Yeah. And we become very close and warm, almost like, at times I questioned, should I be that warm with them? Like, they had a holiday party, which was kind of dope. They had a holiday party, and I go in, and they're playing some Jay-Z song, and I go in, because I'm throwing up hands. I'm like, oh, this is fun. And I walk in and see Barack Obama standing there. He's like, oh. And I'm like, oh, hey. So I go, dancing together. And I'm like, should I be doing this? Is Secret Service gonna come and get me?
Is that the party?
Oh, that's the party.
Oh, wow.
Yes. That's my pal. That's my buddy now. Look at him.
Yeah.
And my handsome husband over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what a time to be Coleman Domingo, because the other producer you've just been working with, the great Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Look, I'm presenting her there.
Oh,
Does she look good?
I tell you. The Colour Purple, which you also star in, that's in cinemas now.
Yeah.
And the meeting Oprah and sort of getting to know Oprah is a kind of weird full circle moment.
It's cosmic.
Yeah.
It's, my mother is no longer with us, and when she was with us, she used to write to Oprah at least 6 times, and she would always call me up and I was a struggling artist, and she would say, hey, you know why I wrote Oprah today? I was like, why? She said, because Oprah can help you. She helps people. I'm like, she can't help me. How can she help me? So I was just disgruntled, and I would just pay it no mind. My mother wrote to her over and over again. Wildly enough, Oprah and I were on a hike in Maui at her home.
You know.
Yeah, I'm just name-dropping all day long.
I was dancing with Barack Obama, and then I went on a hike with
Because he loves to
Oprah.
hike. Yeah. So we're on this incredible hike, and suddenly it came to me. I said, wow, oh, that's the picture. I said, hey, my mother used to write to you, and I think I just realized that her letters got to you. And Oprah said, she clutched her heart, just held my hand, and then we just kept walking. I mean, that's the way I think the universe works. I feel like sometimes the things that are happening, I think for all of us in many ways, they're the dreams that someone else had for you. You know, they're the letters that someone else wrote for you. And I feel like that's why a lot of me sitting here, somebody wrote a letter for me to sit here with you.
But talking to people that you've worked with, you are known as this kind of the positive force on set. You know, we can do this, the kind of, we can do this. Is it true that Emily Blunt did break your spirit?
It was a particularly hard day, I will say.
No.
It was a very hard day.
We were in the drop ship. No, she didn't break my spirit. But there was that moment when I went...
Basically, we're in this dropship set. I don't know if you guys, if you've seen the trailer, we're being dropped out of this ship in our exosuits, and it was a tiny set. They'd made the set really small. It was kind of like as big as a sardine can, and we're all in there. It's so hot in there. There's no air in there. Camera crew are, like, bumping into us, and we're hanging in the exosuits in harnesses, so, like, the entire weight of you and your suit is, like, on your groin, and, like, people are miserable. People are just, like, hanging like this, just waiting for them to shout action. And Tom, that insatiable positivity, I can just see it just starting to unravel. You know? He was pouring with sweat. I remember looking at him and he was like, guys, please roll. Please roll. And I just looked at him and I just went, oh, this sucks, like that. And he looked at me and he goes, it's a challenge.
I felt because you know what? If I start complaining, it's on. If I start going down, it's on.
Yeah, and I went, Tom, it sucks. And he went, okay, fine. I got an okay, fine. That was it.
Okay, fine. Let's go. Let's get the shot.
And obviously, you know, as actors, you're getting into kind of, you know, the emotional truth of the scenes and all those things. But equally, you've got to be like Charles and Diana. So what are the shortcuts to get into, say, Charles? What are the shortcuts?
Right.
It goes to right.
Okay. Get ready.
Poke you with a
Strap
stick.
in.
Spitting image, off we go.
Okay. So there's a couple of things that I sort of... I mean, I didn't spend too long kind of dwelling on the little Charles things. But there was one thing I noticed that every time he got out of a car, he'd do this thing... Still does it now. I saw something recently where anyway, he gets out of the car and he goes, cufflink. So he goes, checks the cufflink, checks his pocket square, and then waves. So every time he goes to a public event or anything, it's cufflink, pocket square.
I wonder if he's ever not had his pocket square and then it's completely floored him. He doesn't know how
Had to
to
get
move.
back in the car.
Back in the car.
Sounds like an Nadal serve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
But slightly less than.
Yeah. Without the grunt when he waves. Yeah.
And he does speak in a very kind of... because it must have been hard not to just do an impression, because people do impressions of him.
I think so much about The Crown is sort of doing a bit of that sort of work. I don't know what you think, Emma, but I think it's kind of finding little things that make people feel safe in the knowledge that you're not just doing something random performance.
Different.
But you feel like it is, you recognise something of Charles. So with Charles, for instance, he does a thing... He does a thing with his voice where he sort of, like, speaks. So everything's, like, through teeth.
Yes.
You know, yeah, and actually, Emma's amazing at it. Emma's so good at it. We have competitions who
whole
could do
thing's actually
better
dubbed.
Charles
Yeah.
and Diana, and I'm rubbish at Diana, but she's very good at Charles.
What are the shortcuts for Diana?
Diana's, for her voice, is mainly that everything sort of goes down at the end. So her pattern of speech, so it's sort of like... Well, my word to get into her was always like, all right. All right.
Yeah.
That's just what I'd say before everything, all right. But then everything she says sort of always goes down at the end, so it's almost like even if she had the best time ever, it would always sound a little bit sad.
That is very good.
It's good, isn't it? Very good.
You're good at it, though.
I used to spend most of my time trying to perfect my all right.
Oh, do it.
Hang on.
You do it with a tilt, though, head tilt.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's not as good.
We often talk about connections on the sofa, and there's a lot tonight. We'll start with James, because obviously, you know, chat show host. Have you interviewed most of these people?
I've interviewed Timothy, Andrew, Ruth. I interview daily, just out of love. But Coleman, we never really, our paths didn't cross properly, did they?
You gotta ask me some questions tonight.
No, well, you know, well, I've already talked about fashion.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
I had to make a very definite choice to just go all black. Because this guy, in the last 12 months, has become some kind of incredible fashionista.
Look at him.
Coleman's the best dressed in the world. Timothy, if I was wearing that, I'd look like I'm going through a breakdown. people would say to me, if I was wearing those trousers, the first thing people would say to me is, "Are you okay?" And so I thought, I'm just doing this and I'm just going to blend in.
Very
Yeah,
wise.
that's
But
it.
now, we've already, as you walked on, Coleman, we went, wow, that's a strong look.
It's a strong look. I like it.
It's strong.
Bold, some
Yeah.
would say. But, you know, I feel like I've always liked to play with style, always. And I feel like that's your calling card. You know, the moment you walk into a room, I want to make people feel like they're going to have a party. So
But this is almost Dress Down Friday for you.
This is,
Because,
it's very
look
simple,
at some of
very
these things.
militaristic, I think.
Here is, look at that.
Wow.
That's a face on the coat. Is that a face?
That's a face on the coat, and that's balmain. Yeah.
Nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
I mean, this is just a selection of things.
But that weighed like 30 pounds.
Look at that beautiful furry coat.
That's Valentino. Isn't it
here's
beautiful?
another one.
That coat is made out of baby's dreams.
And then this is amazing, this next one. Oh, look at you there.
That's Willie Chavarria.
And that's at the Met Gala.
Yes, it is.
Now, what is the story? So are you hosting the Met Gala?
I'm now the co-host of the Met Gala next year. I expect you all to be there, right?
Oh, yeah.
This man will be here.
Yeah.
This man will definitely be here. You guys will be there. Yeah, I mean, and you. No, I'm totally extending my invitation to you
That'd be
right
more
now.
pointed. He was about to invite people from the audience. Yeah, fine. Well, I hope it goes really well. And of course, now I suppose there'll be a whole new generation of kids who fall in love with this Mary Poppins. And so, Emily, your kids, how are they with it?
Well, I think, I mean, my youngest, my 2-year-old, has a sort of attention span of a fly, so she watches the trailer, but Hazel, who's almost 5, has seen it and just absolutely loved it and sort of wants to talk about it all the time now, and yeah, it's just really weird.
If you're
it's
5,
really
your
strange.
mother's Mary Poppins.
No, but I don't think I think she just thinks it's normal. She's like, well, this is what Sonny's mummy does, and this is what my mummy does. You know, it's just sort of like quite conversational for her.
Is it going to help or hinder discipline at home?
Oh, hinder?
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Because she already knows I can't fly. She's like, well, she's fake. but she did ask me to do the voice the other day, just out of nowhere, because she was quite sort of impassive watching the film, just sort of didn't reveal much of what she felt. And then the other day she goes, she's American, of course, sounds American, but she goes, do your Mary Poppins voice. And I go, spit spot, and off we go. And she goes, oh. And it was just so sweet. And they quite like impersonating me in the bathtub, where I say to the dolphin, no, not yet. And now the two of them go, no, not yet. Like,